Okay, what's up, guys? So, now they got it where the college kids are reacting to Xxxtentacion. So, I'm kind of curious to see what these kids are going to have to say, because, I don't know, I might rage in this video if they do say some crap. But, because it's like, honestly, though, it was with the parents. It's like, it is so annoying with the parents, because they're all like, oh, I wouldn't let my kid listen to this type of music and stuff. And so it's like, I honestly, and it's just like, chances are they're going to try to have like a change of heart. Like, oh, since he passed, I think I will allow him to listen. Or, you know, I would allow my kids to listen to his music because he passed. Like, no, you didn't show him no support then. Don't show him no support now. And it's like, I don't know. I see that type of stuff and it's like, don't stop it. Okay. So I might get a little butt hurt at some comments and stuff. I'm going to just be honest with you guys. And let's see, because you know these are college kids, so they're probably being more into this type of stuff. So hopefully they don't say anything too crazy. But if they do, then I'm just like, yeah, they won't ever have to worry about me following them and stuff on social media or on the internet in general. But anyways, college kids react to Xxxtentacion.
I hate this mumble so much.
Bad parenting
Wow.
is dangerous.
Open-minded. I like that.
Man, I hate myself. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, man.
Who is this?
I have no clue who this is.
Bro, they've been having this photo of X and Jocelyn Flores. It's a photo of them hugging. I'm telling you, man, that hit me. That hit me hard.
Oh, Triple X. This is Tentacion, yeah.
I've never heard this before. But I'm into it.
Wanna put 10 shots in my brain. I've been tripping about some things can't change.
Oh, what's with all this depressing shit?
Send bag at a phone call. Girl that you would kill herself. I was this summer and nobody helped. And ever since then, when I hate myself, wanna end it.
Oh my god! What was that? I'm gonna cry.
That's sad. But his voice is everything.
Is this Xxxtentacion? I always see people making memes and tweets about how depressing his music is. There you go.
I did listen to.
Well, it's like, man, you know, cause it's the obvious. Like it's straight up, it's the obvious. Like the song is obviously about somebody. It's like that's, man. Let's continue on. Let's continue
his earlier
on.
stuff, I decided not to continue like checking out his music for personal reasons. I don't know, wasn't really supporting the things he was doing before.
Moonlight, moonlight, boy, you make you move right. Should it look good in the moonlight? All these bitches so by mine. Feel like I'm
I really like his production and his beats.
Did he produce? Because I know they did say X was like, because it was weird because X said he retired from producing music, and then he was like there was videos of him producing music even after he said that and stuff. And so it's like, if he produced that beat, that was good. That was really good.
The song. I love this song. I want to dance to this.
Man, I mean that's good. Like nothing special, but it's good.
That was a complete turnaround from the first song.
I really liked it. It's like a little bit groovy with a little soul and then mixed in with rap. So different from his last album. This one, it comes from his heart.
This is like a total 180. His earlier shit was very like grunge, very like hard rap.
Oh man, I didn't listen to this song so many times now. Like, so I was mainly listening to like his harder, like heavy rap music and stuff. And then I was just all like, I don't know, like the day of the news and stuff. I was listening. This song like started playing, and I was just like, I'd been having this song on repeat. I had to listen to the song like at least once every single day and stuff, like all of last week and things. So this song, man.
Oh, well, that just made me really sad.
This sad boy
is he really?
And I appreciate,
he really
like,
Millie Rock.
Like in all honesty, like the dedication is pretty sweet.
This guy.
I hate this mumble so much. I hate it so much.
This is depressing.
This is extremely depressing.
I mean, hey.
That's something I don't need right now.
It's like, I wouldn't really say that, because it was a song that was like supposed to brighten up those kids and things, and so it's, to me, it wasn't depressing to me. Like, even after the situation with X and stuff, I was listening to that song a lot, and I feel like that's music that you can definitely cope with and things. So yeah, this was definitely recorded before everything and stuff. So yeah, you know, it is what it is though.
Whoa! It's the words.
Yeah.
Like that, like, wow.
I think it's great when people politicize their music for a good cause.
So those are all songs by Xxxtentacion.
Oh, okay. I feel like I've seen his name.
That's a long name. Gotta shorten that.
We've covered him on Parents Track twice before, but the
Yeah, it's like there's like I've been saying X, like I've been calling him X for some time now, because it's like Xxxtentacion. It is kind of, originally it was long, but when he's just one of your favorite artists, it just does not really matter.
Fans wanted to hear what a younger generation thought of his music.
Yeah. Well, because it's more like my generation's demographic.
Yeah.
So to give you an idea of how the parents reacted, we are going to show you some of their reactions.
Awesome.
In my pants.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that was expected. It was totally expected.
Parents and older people, whenever they hear cussing, they're like, ah!
He sounds
Yeah.
12. Is he about 12?
That's what's weird too. A lot of these guys are my age or younger.
Hey, I put a hole in your parents. Hey,
That's terrible!
Go to my happy place. Go to my happy
You're
place.
like sipping tea in your hood.
Okay, then they play the slower stuff.
Oh, I should have let you know my. Oh, he's so sweet.
Yeah, until you know who he is.
It's a song. It's art. It's meant to be provocative. I don't think they're dangerous.
She's right.
Bad parenting is dangerous.
Open-minded. I like that.
You always have this rebellion or this like bad behavior. It's just presented different ways.
My grandpa listens to classical music. He thinks my rock music is noise. And so it's just like, I think it happens for every generation.
The Parkland shooting one, that one has meaning to it, and he did it
Yeah.
for something. And I feel like maybe had they heard those songs too, they would have been like, okay, like, you get to go further into his head and see like everything he's thinking.
So the songs I showed them that time were some of his first songs. He released some of the songs you listened to a little bit later, so we actually did a follow-up with the parents where we showed him some of his other songs.
Oh.
So we have that.
Oh. I'm intrigued.
I gave her everything she
It just sounds like he's not opening his mouth all the way.
That lady. I'm telling you right now, that woman, I'm like, it's her, and then the other black guy that they got in this video, they could just go. I don't want to hear what they have to say.
Accurate.
I feel like the crotchety old mom who's like, turn that music down.
Me too, it's okay.
It's a natural progression in my mind. I mean, to go from being so angry against someone else to...
It's funny, it's like, it's a natural progression, but it's like, that music that he started off with got him to where he's at today. So it's like, dude was progressing throughout his whole career. It's like, it ain't gonna like, oh, he was not progressing when he was releasing that music, and dude got followers because of that music. So it's just a PE teacher looking lady can sit down somewhere.
Depression and things like that.
Agreed. This is incredibly different music. You know, it shows some maturity.
I remember when I was there were two different styles, so that was nice. I remember when I was growing up, NWA was a no-no to listen to.
NWA's the shit,
But, you know, now I feel like that's how sometimes kids relate to the music.
I agree.
I would want them to see a person for all of who they are, and
Yeah.
I believe it's possible for people to change.
If I'm not going to judge myself on who I was 2 years ago or a year ago or a month ago, then it's certainly not fair for me to judge someone who they were.
I like that.
People do change.
They were a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Open to his music. I felt like the first time, as soon as they heard that first chorus with all the profanity, they were like, no.
I expected the parents to go a little softer on him, but I didn't expect them to totally just be like, you know what, like, people change. And that's really interesting. That's really awesome to see.
So Xxxtentacion's fans have requested us to cover him numerous times now, and even covering him twice with the parents. Fans still wanted to hear what a younger generation thinks of his music. From what you just saw and heard, what do you think it is about X that has made fans so passionate about him and his music?
Honestly, I have no idea. I could see the beat-wise you'll listen to it. The lyrics just sound so dark. Just people
Well,
finding a
I mean,
connection.
it's my thing is, right, it's like you can listen to so much. Like back to what the lady was saying when she was just like, we grew up listening to NWA. It's like you can listen to songs like NWA so many times, then they're all just going to sound the same. I feel like with me, X, he definitely like in this like time and place that his music was like released in, where there's so many other rappers doing the same thing that he's doing, and it's just like, you know, he was rapping on a good portion of his songs and stuff. I feel like that with him changing up his music, it's like that just kind of separated him from everybody else. It separated him from everybody else. So X was to me, he was in a league of his own. Like he was to me different from everybody else that was releasing music. Any rapper that came, I guess, from the SoundCloud wave, he's different from all of them. All of them, okay, so
Into something they relate to, so they probably relate to his music and his message.
He's very diverse artistically. One of his big songs that Kendrick Lamar was a big fan too was like an acoustic song.
He can talk about, you know, funny things, and then he can talk about super serious things, and he can talk about how he feels. Like, not only how he feels, but like serious situations that are going on around the world. And I feel like that you just can get more people that way.
So many of X's fans have been commenting about the various meanings behind his lyrics. Many of the songs have sad backstories related to his personal life or have inspirational messages within them. So we're going to show you some of those lyrics, starting with a verse from the song Jocelyn Flores.
Okay. People have told me, like, oh, listen to this by him. And I'm just like, yeah, but like I never get to it.
Suicidal, same time, I'm tame. Picture this in bed, get a phone call.
The girl that you with killed herself. That was this summer and nobody helped.
And ever since then, man, I hate myself. Oh my god.
Suicide is like, no one wants to really talk about it. When you hear music like this, then you want to talk to your friends about it. You want to go, oh, well, what did you think? And it brings about conversations, which is super important.
Oh my god. It's just such like a tough topic. We need to talk about this, and I can appreciate that he's doing that.
So outside my misery, I think I'll find a way of envisioning a better life.
For the rest of us, there's hope for the rest of us, the rest of us. So having a song about suicide and then having a song about hope, showing that, you know, it does get better.
He's using his influence and his power to say something. That's all. Whenever an artist does that, I can always support that.
Life is messed up and the world is messed up, yes. And we tend to focus on all these bad issues, and we should. But if we don't spark ourselves with a little bit of hope, like, we're just gonna be we're gonna lose it.
He's done so much.
I like that. That's so true, because it's just, I feel like that with music, if you listen to certain songs, like let's say for an example, X, if you listen to certain songs of his, like, honestly, I feel like that I should like write down, like, these are the songs to listen to in just every stage of life, when you're feeling good, when you're feeling sad, and then when you just like, you know, full-blown depressed, and then you're looking for music with hope and stuff. Like, that's definitely, I will feel like that's definitely the way to listen to X's music. Like, just start from the top, like all of the happy music, all of the funny music, go all the way down, or whichever way you prefer things. Start off listening to the depressing music, the sad music, and all of that stuff, and then go to the happy music and things that feel better. Because it's like, with me, I have to say, like, when I did find out about the news with X and things, his passing, I was listening, I had the songs all on shuffle. So I was just listening to a bunch of different songs and things. And it was from SoundCloud to, at the time I was using Tidal, the Jay-Z freaking music platform and crap. I was just listening to a bunch of different songs of X and things. And so it was like, it didn't even really matter to me what song was playing. Like, I just listened to them and I felt better. So it was like, to me, it's, you know, I guess, like, if you just listen to the music and actually understand it, then you will understand and stuff what he's talking about. But if you just like, oh, I don't like it because it is mumble rap, I don't like mumble rap, blah, blah, then it's just like, all right, forget it. You know, if it's like freaking Lil Pump, for prime example, like, not that I have anything against his music, but if you're listening to music like that and expecting to hear something that X is saying in his type of music, then yeah, listen to X's music. That's what I have to say.
And it's like, I can't get past that. And it's like, just because you put out good music and your fans pay attention to that music does not mean your fans are not going to pay attention to what you do.
So Xxxtentacion has been through numerous scandals, arrests, and feuds, and yet he's gone on to achieve a lot of success with his newest album debuting #1 on the Billboard Hot 200 chart.
Wow, that's impressive.
Some of the parents that reacted to him found it difficult to separate his artistry from his troubled personal life. In general, for your generation, how important is an artist's behavior outside of their music?
I personally think it's very important. I don't think I would necessarily listen to someone who had such a negative history.
People don't care. They'll listen to the music and just go off. Some of them will probably even defend him, which is sad.
You can separate the two, sure, but not to such an extent to where you almost make that other thing a non-existent.
With like art in itself, you gotta separate the music versus the person, because sometimes the person's really f***ed, but the stuff they make is like a result of that person.
Who he is as a person and the type of music he makes as an artist can be two totally different things. I can admire and respect that he has a good voice and he did make a thoughtful song with
I like her.
lyrics that are
She got mine.
important.
So finally, we asked the parents both times that we reacted to Xxxtentacion if they'd be okay with their kids listening to him. But what do you think about the message that X is bringing to your generation and those that follow him?
I would say it's good and bad. There are some benefits to the music that he's putting out and the things that he's saying. But on the flip side, some of the things he's saying are also incredibly depressive and to some maybe even scary.
It seems like, from what you guys played me today, that overall his music is...
Yeah, the thing is, because this is like, I remember when he released his last album, and he was saying, like, this is, like, for people that are just feeling sad, depressed, and all of that stuff, and it's like, I don't know, like me, I'd have to say I was, like, in a bad situation listening to his music and things. I felt better, so I'm just, guess you just gotta, like, I don't know, understand it or be in a time and place where it's just like listening to that music, it's like you can cope with it and stuff.
It's more positive than like negative.
If you like it, great, but like I hope you understand, like, you should never be like that. You want to be more than that. You want to aim to be something like that, make more of an impact, just more than like being a criminal and a rapper. Like make an impact on people through like being a good person and like being better than like some people in the music industry.
He's doing a good job in the sense of opening up about talking about feelings as a male, because we still have that stereotype that a guy cannot be so like sensible and stuff, especially if they're doing like this kind of music and this style, or if they come from that style.
There are a lot of unseen battles that people my age have to take on every single day. Sometimes you just need that sound. You just need that music to help alleviate the edge.
Thanks for watching College Kids React, and shout
out
to Avery.
I like what he had to say. I ain't trying to hear what that black guy trying to say though, because it's like because to me it's just when they just say stuff like that. And then chances are they're listening to music where it's like, I don't know, because it's just, I don't know what kind of music that they listen to, but chances are they've listened to some artist that has some crazy past, and they, and they probably still listen to them regardless and things, and it's like with X, it was like, I remember when everybody was sharing his mugshot, I listened to his music, and it was to me like that has been music that I've always wanted to listen to and stuff. So it's like, I feel like that you can definitely separate the man from the music, but also if it's like that man that has such a bad past, had such a negative life, they're releasing that type of music, they're obviously trying to say something. They're obviously trying to do something with that music. So it's like at a point in time, you got to think, this dude might not be bad after all if he's sitting down and releasing that music and he's causing a change within people. So it's like, that's to me, like, regardless of X's Look at Me or X's like Sad or Hope or Moonlight or Changes, like any of them songs, it like both of them, it doesn't matter. Like I said, like if you're like in a spot where it's just okay, listen to X's like much more happier, uplifting, and that type of music, and then listen to it. But it's just like I feel like that you just gotta understand the art of music and the art of an artist before you can like put that judge or that criticism or anything into them, and you don't really know them that well. Like, you have to understand them, know them, to actually get a clue on what they're talking about within that music. That's my opinion about it. That's what I had to say about it and stuff. But yeah, it's like when you just listen to an artist, you listen to my thing is though, that's what I look more for in an artist. I want to hear their problems. I want to hear their struggles. I want to hear that type of stuff. You know, it's songs like First Day Out by T Grizzly. You know, this man was like in jail and stuff, thinking of this song and things. It's songs like that. It's like just any artist that really rapped about their struggles and their life and things. Like, it's artists like that I look forward to their music, regardless of whatever they release. If they release that one song where they're talking about their life, like they're rapping about their life, and they're all like, it's just like, just like, I don't know, like there's some artists nowadays where it's just all like, all right, are you really living that life though? Because it's like, it's just, you know, it's like they're living the life of like that Soulja Boy interview when he was talking about how he was just shooting everybody, going crazy and stuff. Like, they're thinking of that life, but it's just like, are you actually living that life? Like, I'm not saying to go out and perform the stuff that you're rapping, but I'm just saying, like, be honest, be true with yourself, you know. And this is like, and this artists like that I look forward to. All right, so anyways, some of these college kids, I like what they had to say. Then there were some that was just like, you know, I thought I was gonna be a little bit more frustrated, but I was just like, you know what? No, I was pretty chill in this video. I was pretty chill. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Fine Bros Entertainment for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys.